Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show. I'll be your host, Gangster Magician himself, here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do. I do what I love, and I love what I do. And that's love being here with you, okay? That's for sure. If not, then why am I here then? Why am I here every day with you? Rooting you on, telling you you're the best. You're the best. Come on. Can't take that from you. Can't take that from me. Right, Archangel Michael? He said, yeah, they can't take it. He said, they always knew you were the best, though. He said he knew it. He said they always knew it, though. He said they just didn't want you to know it. He said, can't you say you're different? You're different than these clowns. You know, that's what it comes down to. And they didn't like that. They don't like the fact that you were special, okay? So, whatever. We're going to continue to align our chakras. We're going to keep balancing them because it makes us feel good. Okay, we don't want to be all out of alignment. We don't like that. Being out of alignment is no bueno. I don't enjoy it. I'm going to tell you that. So why don't we get started here? Why don't we see what's going on? I mean, the way I'm looking at things right now is that there's a lot of regret with people. They're really bummed that they didn't, do the right thing by you. And we're just like, oh, well, your loss, not ours, okay? We're just moving on. We don't got time, all right? And that's just what's going to keep happening. We're just going to keep doing it until eventually we until our minds all start to think alike. That's what it has to come down to. I have to find ways to teach it in a way where it's still entertaining, it's still tarot, but at the same time, it's like, wow, this is why, the reasons why behind I do these things, okay? It's just you're gonna have to go with the thinking process, and it's gonna be, manifesting through tarot. I mean, these stories, we have to envision them, put it where it works, and then, put it together, and then the right things are happening, because you remember, we're always coming out on top here. Your mind creates everything, so why not be the best? We're the best, not you. That's what we tell people. We're not cocky, we're confident. So when you tell us we're the best, it's a compliment, okay? That's what we tell people, okay? And then we give them an open hand smack, and I said, thank you for the compliment. All right, so let's get going. What's going to be in your energy here? We have what do we got here, God, for our magical gangsters? The best of the best. The ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. The best they are. You know the ones. All right, let's get going. What do we got here? Please and thank you. All right, so here you go. 6 of Wands, right off the bat. Okay, you're going to be publicly recognized. You're winning this one. Okay, you won this one, they said. Okay, your hard work and perseverance have paid off, and you are being recognized for your achievements. About time, right? Okay, I enjoy recognition and success, you told the guy. And I said, yeah, me too. And then we gave a high five. I think I said that joke before, but who cares? It doesn't matter. Not everybody hears the same joke. Okay, but here's the thing. 3 of Wands. You're building something here. Not only are you 6 of Wands, not only did you win, not only are you, seeing, results from your achievements, but, you're building something. You got momentum's on your side right now. You can see the confidence. You're expanding here. You're looking ahead. I can see it. Okay, and that's why your hard work is paying off, and you are starting to see results. It's headed to that 6 of Wands. I am ready for progress and growth, you told me. Remember? Yeah, you do. Okay, so let's get going. What else do we need? So we got 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands here. Okay, that's good. I'm cool with that. And who are you? And we're always this. And who have we been this the last several times? The Queen of Swords, my friend. Okay, we got boundaries. That's who you are. Okay, that's who you're going to be. That's who you're going to remain. Because they made you that way. They made you that way. We didn't ask to become a Queen of Swords. We didn't say, hey, you know what? We're going to be a Queen of Swords for Halloween this year. No, we didn't do that. We just became it. Okay? Because you made us. You kept attacking us, you fuckers. Okay? So, it's a very honest person, this Queen of Swords. They're independent. They're principled. They're fair. They're able to take constructive criticism and offer it. A lot of people don't want it. They want to offer constructive criticism, but when you give it back to them, then you're the bad guy. Then it's, they're the worst. I tell you, they're a problem. We got to get rid of them before. It's just, they don't like to see things. They know that you're very objective. You're not going to sit there and you're not a yes man. Okay, how about that? It says you possess a sharp mind and clear understanding of the world. Yes, you do. Okay, and are able to make objective decisions based on reason and logic. I communicate with clarity and wisdom. Yes, you do. Okay, that's why you're winning this thing. That's why you won it. You won it all. You're the winner. Yeah, you know, it went up to game 7, but you won. You won in the end. It was a hard fought battle. Now you're the greatest. Okay, so we got the greatest of all time as Queen of Swords here. All right, but now we have a 10 of Wands now. So somebody was, wanting you to carry some burden here. They didn't want you to win. That's what it's telling me. They didn't want you to win. They didn't want you to be no Queen of Swords. They wanted to keep pulling on your energy. Then you becoming this Queen of Swords is the reason why you're able to build something here with this 3 of Wands. Because now this burden and responsibility here says you may be feeling overwhelmed by the weight of your responsibilities and need to delegate or ask for help. I don't know if that's you. I think this is somebody else because you're at that point where they think they stripped you so much that it's like, what else are they going to take from you? Type of situation. It says, I released the burden and find freedom. So maybe that's what you did. You released this burden and you found freedom. You're not going to let yourself be chained to this situation. That's what they wanted you to be all messed up in the head over this. It's like, but this is what these people wanted for you. And that's what they're going to get. And they're going to be seen for what they are. That's what it is. Okay, now you're full of love. Yes, you are. You are all full of love. Okay? You're a very lovable Queen of Swords, they tell me. Very, very lovable. I mean, it's very clear to see here. Okay, it says, you may be faced with a choice that requires you to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Remember, when it's calling for him. So I choose love and harmony is what I always say. That's what we say. If you ask us, I say, I choose love and harmony. That's what we do. Okay, we don't want to carry the burden of, losing our love because choosing money over that, would we? Okay, like these counterparts do, because that's why they're 10 of Wands. Like, what the fuck? The thing that they can't buy, they don't choose. All right, and now you are this 9 of Pentacles. Yes, you are. Okay, you don't need nobody. Queen of Swords, okay? You were lovable all by yourself. You're building something, and now you're going to be publicly recognized for all this work, okay? And whoever didn't choose you or came up against you, now they're carrying the burden, okay? Because this 9 of Pentacles told me you have achieved a level of financial stability that allows you to enjoy the finer things in life and to pursue your passions. And you did that by becoming a Queen of Swords. Remember that. Okay, we're all on different timelines also. I am self-sufficient and able to manifest my own abundance. Yes, you are. You don't need nobody. I told you that. You're self-sufficient and you can manifest your own abundance. And that's why we're a Queen of Swords. She's building something here, okay? And we're going to be publicly recognized because we're very lovable, okay? And now whoever passed on you is going to carry the burden, okay? And that's what's happening here. That's the gist of it. So let's see. Let's find out who this person who's carrying the burden, though. It's like you gotta do investigative tarot here. Like you gotta dig deeper. If you want to know, I mean, it's like none of this even matters. It's just nice to know, Just let them know that you know. That's the thing that is the best. It's not even like just letting them know. That takes the whole energy back, because then they're under you now. For you to let them off the hook. But you gotta play by my rules now, is what you tell them. Playing by our rules. The rules have changed here. There's a new commissioner. You're looking at him. Gangsta Magician is the new commissioner of this universe. Okay, so what do we got here? So like universe, yeah, commissioner of the universe. So what else do we need to know here is, let's get a little more elaborate further. Let's collaborate. Let's get a little confirmation, clarification. See what we're working with, right? What do you think? Why don't we do that? Why don't we get going here? Cat says hello. He says he's been waving for about 10 minutes. Not one person said anything. We told him, we said, listen, we just pretend you're not there sometimes. We gotta pretend you're not there, We're not gonna give you the, he's an attention seeker, this cat. I want you to pay attention to him, he says. Pay attention to me, don't pay attention to the guy. Who cares? I'm going to sit here and wave. Look at me. That's what he's telling you right now. But enough of the craziness. Let's get going here. That's what Archangel Michael said. He said, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. All right, so let's get going. All right, so right off the bat, we just know you're getting your wish come true here. That Two of Cups is here, okay? That wish will be granted. Yes, it is. I mean, it's here. I mean, right off the bat. So you had that lover's energy. So it's saying you are forming a deep and meaningful connection with someone who shares your values and goals. It's all about unity, partnership, attraction, connection, close bonds here. You join forces with somebody. Okay, embrace partnership and harmony. Yes, you do. Okay, and that's why you're headed that way. You know what this Two of Cups, how this is happening is because you're getting this Ace of Cups right off the bat. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's pretty nice. Okay, so that tells me something. It should tell you something too, that's coming your way because you are a Nine of Cups. Okay, you being that Nine of Cups will create this Ten of Cups. And here's your Two of Cups. So it seems to me that you're in control of the situation, wouldn't you concur? So what else is it we need to know about this Two of Cups? Okay, that I said, oh wow, this is beautiful. Okay, that you are a Nine of Cups. We just saw the Ace of Cups. Okay, and now you have the Ten of Cups. Okay, there's another one there for you, but in another way. Okay, but that's a good one. Okay, I spoke that Ten of Cups right here. Okay, and we had that Ace of Cups. So that just makes it even that much better because you have this Ace of Swords here, though. Okay, you got the mental clarity. People are seeing how sharp. Sorry, it just got cut off. But I was in the middle of it. Okay, but here's the thing. So they didn't see just how sharp you really are with that one. Okay, so we're back at the Ten of Cups. It's a stupid thing. Pressed it by accident. All right, let's get going back to that. You know what I was just doing there. Come on, damn, that's messed up. I can't believe that happened. So what do we need to know? We got Two of Cups, Ten of Cups right off the bat. Can't beat that. Trust me when I tell you. All right, but here's the thing. There's an Ace of Pentacles in reverse here now. All right, so somebody it's just not going well. All right, it's just, they missed their opportunity here, okay? There's a scarcity, deficiency, instability. This is some bad investments here. But you, on the other hand, not one bad investment because all you did was invest in this Ten of Cups, creating this foundation. And now look where you're at, okay? Somebody missed their opportunity here. Somebody picked money here, okay? Because remember, you're this High Priestess, okay? You see things 10 steps ahead, okay? Everybody knows that you see these things. There's nothing anybody's going to say. There's nothing anybody's going to do. I mean, you clearly are this High Priestess. I mean, it's like they still want to act like it's not happening, okay? That's what they're still trying to do. Like, they're still trying to have you believe that maybe you're a little crazy, but you're like, I've seen enough, okay? You have. You're the High Priestess. That's why you see things other people don't see. It's all about, you can see it through the subconscious. You see what's manifesting. And what we have here is a Two of Cups and a Ten of Cups. Okay, and this is going to bring in the Tower of Terror here. So the Tower of Terror now, let's see, ooh, jumped down my hand there. No, you're not going nowhere, Tower. Okay, because you may be facing a crisis, we tell these people who missed their opportunity, that will force them to face their fears and let go of what no longer serves them. Okay, so the people have to face their fears. This is a lot of things. It's like, oh, this is created by fear. They do fear-based tactics. Okay, I embrace change and upheaval. That's what this is. They missed their opportunity, though. Okay, so somebody did. This could be your counterpart here, but you still have this Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference if it goes through them or it goes through somebody else. It's going to be it's the energy. It's not the person. It's the energy. Okay, but here's the thing. You're so strong, it doesn't matter. You're going to survive anything that these people ever threw at you. You continually stay strong, all right, because you have the inner strength to overcome challenges. Yes, you do. You're taming your inner beast, okay, and mastering your emotions. Yes, you are. That's what's happening here. You're very much under control. You wouldn't have a Ten of Cups then if that was the case with this Two of Cups if you weren't under control. If you were out of control, you would be all in the reverse. So this Tower, though, is an upheaval, though. Somebody's getting busted out, all right? So what else do we need to know? What's going on with this Tower, though? All right, so this Tower is happening because you're the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. I mean, the Ten of Cups is right here, Two of Cups. I mean, of course, you had to stay positive in this situation. If you were negative, this would never have came. And this is why this Tower's here. This is why these people are missing their opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Because if you didn't stay positive, if you didn't make yourself, just continually come back like this, then it says, I am filled with energy and vitality. Okay, joy, positivity, and vitality. You are experiencing a time of happiness and abundance. So enjoy the moment. Okay, and that's what you're doing here. Okay, and you're going to be grateful for all these moments. These people were never grateful for anything. So now you get it. And you can see how these people are. Okay, and you can also see how you are. You're in the Seven of Pentacles. Hardworking, efficient, responsible. I mean, it's very clear. It's very clear to everyone here. Okay, that you are very, very responsible and you had this long-term view. They tried to say that you were like, you just couldn't take care of yourself. Like that's what they kept selling this thing. It's, you couldn't take care of yourself. You're crazy. You're a drug addict. All this stuff. I don't know. They just kept saying everything. It's not even, you know, you might have had some problems, but none of this is really true. A lot of this was just projected onto you. Okay, because these people, temperance and reverse, are the ones who are completely off balance here. They were trying to project their negativity, their whatever onto you, thinking you were going to accept it. But you're like, no, this is who you are. And now these people are being seen, okay? What they said you are is what they're being seen as, okay? And this is over-accepted. They're doing things to the excess here, especially this black magic, because it don't work no more. I mean, they're expediting you getting this Two of Cups. Look at this. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Sun. So whatever they think they were projecting, it ain't hurting nobody. You ain't scaring nobody. That's what we tell them. You ain't scaring nobody. And that's why this hangman's here. Because you're forcing people to look at things from another perspective. You're forcing these people to see that you're no fucking joke. Alright, we're no fucking clown. We ain't nobody to be played with. Okay? So get your shit together and, you know, come make an offer. Because, brother, you're going down one way or another. So what do you want? What you want to do? Okay, we already have defectors. Okay, defectors are here. People are already giving you up. Like, stop. Like, what are you kidding me? That's what we tell these people. All right, and see what they say. Because remember, they do watch. So the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Sun. I like that a lot. Can we elaborate more on that? All right, so this is coming because the wheel is turning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's telling me that whatever these people thought, they thought that the wheel of karma does not turn. They obviously were sadly mistaken. They didn't believe in any of these universal laws. They thought Freemason, they could do whatever they want. They have whatever tools, extra things that we don't know about. They'll keep us stupid and dumb. They'll mess with whatever frequency. We'll do this, we'll do that. We'll put stuff in their water. We'll give them crappy food. And we'll act like they need us. And we'll pretend like they need us to protect them when the fact is they don't need anybody and they could destroy us at any time. That's pretty much what's happening here. And that's why these people are going to Drake Lamps, because they don't want you to know how strong you are. Okay? They want to keep you Seven of Cups confused. They want to keep illusions going. They want to keep the options out there. They want you to keep, you know, guessing, keep wanting more, have no closure. Listen, this keeps them in control. But when you're just like, listen, brother, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you thought I cared about, you're wrong. Okay, and I'm going to teach you a lesson now, we tell them. Now we're going to teach you a lesson, okay? We're going to teach you a lesson in humility, okay? We're going to teach you something you're never going to forget. Don't forget that. And I'm going to tell you, don't forget it, all right? That's all I got to say. Remain positive. So this wheel's turning in your favor 100%. Okay, and now Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, this means they're lost. These people, they lost. Okay, we see at the beginning that you won. They're being discredited. So whatever they were recognized as, whatever they had, whatever they thought they had over you, this is just, there's no reward here now. The ships are not coming in. I mean, because this was imperative to block this Two of Cups. They were imperative, but now look, the Six of Wands in reverse is leading them to this Five of Pentacles. They're losing everything because they bet everything on black and you came out red. Okay, now you got to go. We ask you to, can you please leave the property now? Okay, now they're gonna have to be escorted. Security, send them out with a couple fruit baskets too. Make a nice arrangement, but get them the fuck out of here. That's what we tell the guy. Because you're being discredited, nobody cares what you have to say. Yeah. So that's what happens. This is the humility they have to learn. They got to learn that they can't get away with things like this. Okay? Because now they're in this Two of Pentacles in reverse energy. They're completely overwhelmed. They made way too many promises. This is why they're being discredited, because now people want, it's like they said, they talked them into investing, okay, saying that they're going to get tons of money, and just use that as an example, tons of money, and now everything's gone. Okay, and this person doesn't have any answers, and they're saying that just to be patient is what they keep saying. Be patient. It's almost done. You'll see. You're gonna see. They're getting weak. You can tell. That's what they keep saying. But it's like, you're wrong, motherfucker. Okay, and this is why this devil's here, because he knows that we got him. He knows we'll always catch him. Okay, no matter when he comes. Okay, he knows because he's right here, and we know exactly where he's at. So he's lurking. He's lurking, this devil. He can't stop you though. That's for sure. It's like almost like he wants to join you now. I'm not even kidding you. This devil's actually talking good about you. Ain't that something? Okay, you know why? Because Eight of Pentacles. They know that you're never going to stop sharpening your skill. You're never going to stop. You refuse. I mean, it's just very clear that I am committed to honing my craft and mastering my skills. You don't want to come in here and do things half-assed. You want to come and do things the right way. You want to do things the way and inspire people. This ain't a money grab for you, okay? That's why Six of Swords, you're leaving behind anything that's considered a money grab. You're not here to, settle or sell your soul for money, fame, any of that stuff. That's all for these clowns. Let them enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves. They're not enjoying themselves right now. They're being looked at as fucking disgusting animals who do fucking pedophile stuff, okay? And this is really the truth. They have some thought that they get some type of power from the fear of children. I don't know. This is what it is. They get the release of some type of hormone. So that's why they do all this fucking shit. But, they keep us in the dark because they know that's fucking crazy. But now we know we could do something. All right? And how we're going to do something is we're going to take the power from these characters. There's no more fear. There's nothing to fear. They're not going to get that energy. Okay? Because they're going to be dealt with. Because we know. Now, we're the ones who are being feared, the Eighth House crew. Exactly. So, what else is that we need to know here? I mean, this is pretty much, we don't really know who we're dealing with yet, but, okay, so now we know. Okay, so it's a King of Swords in reverse. Okay, this King of Swords in reverse, this scumbag that just, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, this is like fucking herpes, this King of Swords in reverse. It's like you can't get rid of this motherfucker. But they're being discredited. Okay, they're being chased the fuck out of here. All right, they're overwhelmed. Whatever they said they thought was going to happen, Ace of Pentacles are missing their opportunity here because they lost whatever these promises. And now the Tower of Terror is here for this King of Swords in reverse because you remained in this Eight of Pentacles Sun energy, and that's bringing you this Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, because of that Sun and Eight of Pentacles energy. And there's Three of Cups because you're celebrating. You know how to make people feel good. It's a celebration around you. This King of Swords in reverse, they try to control on fear-based tactics. They lie, they steal, they cheat. They're willing to do anything. They look demonic right now. If you look at them, you could tell, like, there's no way, and this person's trying to say that, you're evil. So people are, like, laughing at this King of Swords. This person's going to destroy themselves. Now they want to join the team now. Now they want to switch sides, this King of Swords. They were your biggest enemy, and they're going to be the one who wants to switch sides. Well, let's see. Let's see what we could do with you. Let's see if we can put you to work. All right. Well, we'll let you know. How about that? We'll keep you posted. We're not going to shut the door. Never say never, we tell people. Even though this is a jerk-off, malicious person, we could figure something out to do with you. So let's see. What else do we got here? All right. So this person, though, wants to avoid death. They want to keep this going, though. They don't want this to end. So it's like anytime you give this person a chance to end how they are, they return right back to it because they've been doing it for so long. So then they get into their mindset that they think that they can betray you again, and then you catch them again, and then it's done. It's like you'll give this person, they're always going to betray you on the first shot. This King of Swords in reverse. And you know who told me that about this King of Swords in reverse? That they're a real fucking piece of shit, and they only kept them around because they were good with money. It's this King of Wands, okay? This King of Wands said, I didn't feel like dealing with this shit. I'll let this fat jerk off do it. He said, let me tell you something, though, brother. He said, they got the money done, but I always knew what they were. We always knew, okay? We knew that they would end up, taking themselves out. That's really what it comes down to, because they are too greedy. They cannot rely. They can't, once this way, it's hard for these people, especially a King of Swords in reverse. That's what the King of Wands said. The King of Wands said, do whatever you want with him. And he said, he's yours. And that's what's going to happen. You are this person's karma. They never thought they were going to run into somebody like you. Okay? And now that's why there's an Ace of Cups in reverse here. That's why there's no love here. Okay? Because you got the Ace of Cups at the beginning. Okay? That's why there's Two of Cups is here. That's why there's Ten of Cups is here. That's why Five of Wands, everything around this King of Swords in reverse, it's all, you know, conflict, you know, all types of competition. Everybody's, you know, flipping out. Everybody wants what was promised to them. Everybody wants their money back. Now everybody's saying, threatening to tell. This one's saying that they're going to tell this one. This one's telling on that one. This is what a group of rats, this is what happens when a group of rats get together to come against somebody like you. But they want to keep this going, though. This death in reverse. They had a fear of change. They're repeating negative patterns. You give them an opportunity, but they'll keep repeating these negative patterns. And then it's like, we can't help you. It gets to the point where we can't help you no more. We don't want you around anyway. We didn't want you around anyway. We're just, you know, taking pity on you, and then you still want to fuck with us. Okay, that's where you really lost. Okay, because we didn't really want you there in the first place. If it was up to us, we would have said, beat it. Don't come around here no more. All right, you're done. See you later. Have somebody, you know, split you wide open. But we don't want that. Okay, we want, you know, to get people better. We want to heal people. Okay, so that's why we give opportunities. You can't shut the door on everybody, but if you're going to be like that and then come back and try to be a betrayer, that's a bad look, man. Do you think there's going to be another chance? No, I wouldn't be a gangsta magician if you did me dirty twice. Okay, because that's why these people are completely under judgment. They didn't want to answer the call of this King of Swords reverse. We give them an opportunity, and then they still want to keep playing games. That's why judgment's here for them. All right, you're being called to rise above your past mistakes and start anew. That's what is happening here. You're rising above your mistakes and you're starting anew. Okay, these people want you to be stuck with your mistakes. They want you to feel like you were chained to them. Okay, I'm ready for a new beginning. That's what this Two of Cups is here for. That's why you got a Ten of Cups. You're building things differently. King of Swords in reverse type characters, they can't come. They got an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and this Ace of Cups in reverse. They can stick whatever this is up their ass. They're not capable of doing anything. And that's why Six of Wands in reverse are being, you know, they're being sent away. All right? And you are going to continue in the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to keep staying hardworking. You're going to keep working towards this Eight of Pentacles. And now they're under judgment. So I'm going to do one more and let's get to a little confirmation. I mean, I kind of like this read, though. So what else do we got? All right, so not only do you have this King of Swords in reverse, but now you got this King of Wands in reverse. Your two biggest enemies. They always seem to be together, these two. Somehow they might not even know each other, these two. Okay, but these are the worst of the worst. Okay, these are the heads of the snakes. These are the ones that are so hard to get rid of. Okay, it's like they're like, this is another herpes here. Okay, the gift that keeps giving, but they'll take themselves out because look, the illusions are here being shattered. That's what they're going to keep trying. They keep trying the same thing, but you have this sun energy, so whatever illusions are not sticking, your light is too strong for this. All right, so what else let's do one more. All right, so yeah, they think it's completely unfair, Justice Reverse, that you're winning here. They think it's so unfair, they can't believe it because they never lost before, that you were actually pulling this off. All right, and now Eight of Swords, they're stuck in their shit. All right, so now we know they're stuck. They're stuck in the web. We got the King of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse stuck in the web. But you have this Two of Cups and this Ten of Cups. So these were the ones that were trying to block you. I mean, this is like, you know, we could say Emperor in reverse, but this is what was trying to keep you from your counterpart, okay? Try and turn your counterpart into an Emperor in reverse. These are the two. And you know who these two, these are the two that you really, really don't like. These two. These two are ones that they go whack, okay? It's like you might not know, you know one of them very long, and then the other one might be a little bit more newer, but they're still very malicious people, okay? They still like to hide how they really are. They're warlocks. It's two warlocks. Two jerk-offs. Two fat jerk-offs. Warlocks. So, what else do we, the dancing around, chanting your name, trying to do moon magic, and then act like they're a tough guy when they think that it's working. But when it ain't working, they're fucking scared. They're running around now crying, telling on everybody. We're going to show you who you really are, motherfucker. All right, so let's get going. Let's just get a little confirmation, clarification. Let's see what we got. I think I have to do a members video today, so I have to wrap this up. I'm going a little too long here. All right, so what else we need to know? All right, so not only do you have this King of Swords in reverse, this King of Wands in reverse, but now you have this King of Cups in reverse. So this is telling me you got the whole Emperor in reverse. This could be all one person. This could be three different people. It's definitely your counterpart is this King of Cups in reverse. That's for sure. I mean, or this could be somebody who's just very emotionally immature. That's, you know, was being manipulated by this King of Wands in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse. So, I mean, that's, you know, very clear to see here. But you have the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women, and you outlast whatever these fucking attacks were. And now these are looking like clowns. It's the best that it's a bunch of them, because these are a bunch of group of warlocks being dealt with accordingly. Lack of emotional intelligence is King of Cups reverse had here. Everybody's paying for it. Every last one of them. Okay, and who else did they got with them? A Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is another witch. Okay, so there's a quintessential witch of the deck. So they're being witchy. These are witches and warlocks. This is a coven. Okay, this is a person wanting to replace you. This is who was handpicked to replace you. Okay, they were supposed to turn your King of Cups in reverse into this, you know, this Emperor in reverse. But this King of Cups in reverse is not malicious. That's the thing. They don't have the King of Swords in them. They don't have the King of Wands in them in reverse. They could be the King of Wands in reverse, but I don't see him ever being a King of Swords. I think that was just wasn't happening. And now this Queen of Wands in reverse is screaming that this King of Cups in reverse is a weak, that they couldn't beat you, that you're it's just making it sound like, and this King of Cups in reverse is not liking that, okay, because the world is here, because this cycle is complete. So these people are just going to take each other out. This is all it is, a group of rats that are arguing now. And because the magic's not working. They had you, they're a coven that was focused on you. Okay, this has worked many times before. They've siphoned many energies before. They've gotten away with this for fucking centuries. And now they lost, and they can't get away with it no more. Because they came up against you. So you must know something, is what they're saying. You must be doing something back. That's what they think. You're doing something back to them. All you're doing is defending yourself, protecting yourself, and they're destroying themselves. So what's happening with this whole group? I mean, they think it's unfair. They think it's unfair, right? Of course they do. They think this is injustice, what's happening to them. Okay, because they can't believe that you're going to be the one who gets the 10 Pentacles at the end of the day. Not only do you have this 10 of Cups, this 2 of Cups, but now you have this 10 of Pentacles because you stayed in that sun energy. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life, everything's coming together. Because this 10 of Cups created this 10 of Pentacles for you. These people, they did everything. They knew about this. They didn't care about the 10 of Cups. They didn't care about no love here. All they cared about was getting this money somehow from you. They didn't want you to get this money, but you stayed in this 8 of Pentacles, became a 9 of Pentacles, and now the 10 of Pentacles is here. And they think that's an injustice. But they're under judgment for thinking that way. Wishing bad upon you did not work out for them. Because you are the gang star of this show. You were the one, you were the only, okay? Nobody's going to come in here and take your spot. Especially no Queen of Wands in reverse. Be gone, okay? Disappear, vamoose. You're whack to us, okay? Get the fuck out of here. We don't want to see you no more. Alright? Take them rhymes back to the factory. We don't want to see it, okay? Because alright, I'm not going to keep on. Alright, so what else? They're under judgment, okay? And now look at this. You got oh my god, the whole fucking crew's here now. Look, the High Priestess in reverse is here now. So you got the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, this is a whole old-time witch, okay? 100% perhaps could be the leader of this coven, okay? With this King of Wands in reverse, this King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, that's showing clearly this is a witchy group, with this King of Cups in reverse, where they were siphoning this King of Cups in reverse's energy, because this King of Cups is a divine being, okay? But they really were trying hard to turn this person bad. And they were doing it by making you out to be the enemy, okay? Making it like this person coming against you was doing, like they were like rooting them on, like they were they were a hero or something. But now nobody's looking at this King of Cups like they're a hero. Everybody's looking at them like they're a fucking joke, and then that an idiot for what they did here. And, you know, because you're staying in this hermit energy, and you just keep getting better and better. They can't get to you. So you're just manifesting all this. It's just being creative. It's all being creative. So what else is there we need to know, though? I mean, is there anything else that is, I mean, you see where you're going with this. You see where they tried to do, they wanted to take from you. What's going to happen to this group? They're imploding, right? Okay, yeah, they have no love here. They put all this all, they said money over love any day of the week. This is what they did. Okay, but this is a King of Cups in reverse they tried to get like this. This is a person who runs on love too. This is your counterpart's energy. This is their default, the King of Cups, okay? But, you know, they got them in this King of Cups in reverse because they rattled them, okay? They put this Queen of Wands in reverse in their path. They eliminated the true love, you, Queen of Cups, okay? This High Priestess in reverse did not want this King of Cups in reverse nor any strong feminine energy. They wanted to be around an energy they could control, like this Queen of Wands in reverse, because it's the puppet master. Okay, they had a King of Wands in reverse, you know, bad-mouthing you know, fiction, whatever story it is, making sure everybody agrees. This is doing a lot of stuff. This King of Swords in reverse is more like this King of Cups in reverse is handler. It's like King of Swords in reverse is Mo, and this King of Cups in reverse is like Curly. And then the High Priestess in reverse is like Larry. Okay, so this is what this is. This is the Three Stooges with friends. The Three Stooges and friends, okay? This is really what it comes down to. And their magic's not working anymore. Because you know why? Because you're the Empress. You're the real one. You always have been. That's why you got this coming here, this Two of Cups. That's why they're all looking on like they can't believe it. Because you always have been. This is how it had to be proven. Okay? It wasn't just going to come, oh, I'm the real one. Blah, blah, blah. You didn't have to say nothing. You said, there you go. You think you're it? Take it. Run with the ball. Show us how it goes. We'll be over here. We'll just be Eight of Pentacles, mastering our craft. Okay? When you notice what's really going on, I guess we'll talk to you, but probably not. And, you know, don't call us. We'll call you. Okay, because we know what we got here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I mean, really. And it's all because these people, they wanted to pass on love. Love wasn't good enough. You as a Queen of Cups wasn't good enough, they said. Okay, but here's the thing. You got this Three of Wands now. You're still building something. You're still building. Okay, they tried to knock it down. It's like you built the sandcastle 3 times. They knocked it down the first 2 times, okay, this group, okay, and you were like, you know, left with holding nothing, left just sitting there with nothing. You know, they didn't expect you to even get back up, but then you said, yeah, I'm going to build another one, and then you built that sandcastle, but you built it of solid iron, because you knew they were going to try to do the same thing, exactly how they ran, and they ran right into it, and it went right back at them, and what they wanted for you is exactly what they're getting times 10. I mean, what do you want us to do? You want us to suffer? You wanted us to sacrifice? No, Six of Swords. That's why you're getting left behind. This covenant's getting left behind. They could go repeat whatever this life is because they picked the wrong side. Like I said, you bet it all on black, okay, and it came out red. Okay, so please, security, get these crumb bums, these vagabonds off the property, please. All right, they have no money. Get them out of here. That's what we tell them. It's people that you put everything above money above everything else. Now get out and take no, and you didn't get no love either. You get no love. Fuck out of here. So what's going to be the end here with this? Okay, so you even have this, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here now. So this is an entire, that they were presenting this Queen of Pentacles in reverse as the ideal spouse for this King of Cups in reverse, while trying to make you out to be like this fucking scumbag, this like scammer or this and that. But it turns out this is the scammer. This is the one. Okay, the one that they put ahead of you. This Queen of, this High Priestess in reverse, who always has a little protege. Okay, now they have to deal with this because they were the ones who recommended. They said that this one's a short thing. That you were a fallen angel. That you were a demon. This Queen of Swords, this High Priestess in reverse has a lot of answers. This person's running. They don't even want to deal with it. Okay, because Page of Swords, because your thirst for knowledge and new ways of communicating completely exposed this entire coven. The only way this would work is if they seen you down and out, like, oh, they need you to be like fucking, what's his name? From Winnie the Pooh, fucking, Eeyore. Hi, Pooh. That's what fucking gave them energy. Okay, so maybe Tigger was fucking projecting on the Eeyore, and that's why he had all that energy. Who knows? But that's what their plan was. Okay, that's how they felt they were getting your energy. And they were bringing other people along. Like they thought they were big shots. Laughed at you. They all laughed. They were in parties, having a good time. Yes, they were. Not anymore. It's all over for you. You can't stop the consistency here. That's what it comes down to. So what's going to be? And I get where this is going. I mean, you have a whole group. Look at all that negative energy, though. Okay, and they wanted the Eight of Wands. They wanted to slow everything down for you. They wanted to oppose you. They thought you think you're moving too fast. I mean, but That's why they're taking themselves out, because now they're being careless. They're making careless mistakes because you're staying in this Four of Swords. You're resting and relaxing. You're going to keep protecting yourself, keep calling your energy back. So they're never going to get to you. They're going to eventually take themselves out. And then when it's all clear, the hermit crab comes out and says, what's going on here? Oh, looks like the coast is clear. Come on, guys. You know, and that's what this is. We're outlasting. We're more patient than them. They're demons. Demons have no patience. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to go, you know, let's close. So what's going to be the end here, God, for this whole situation? You have you with this Two of Cups, this Ten of Cups, being this sun energy, and dealing with a whole barrage of fucking jerk-offs, this whole coven, that think this is unfair that you're winning. Now they're under judgment, right, God? So what else? Okay, and they're also, Ten of Wands are going to be carrying the burden, just like it was at the first beginning, okay? Carrying the burden, because they came up against you, they chose against you, and now you're the Queen of Swords. You're got the boundaries, and you are clearly this Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody. Remember that. You don't need anybody. You're going to come take yourself. You're going to take this Ten of Pentacles, your Ten of Cups. You're going to have your Two of Cups, and you're going to keep building and staying in the sun energy because you're the best, because you're this Eight of Pentacles, and you're mastering your craft. Yes, you are. Okay, so there you go. That ended good. So let's get a little angel number oracle advice, and then I'll check you later. I'll probably do a members video right after this, or I gotta go work out or something. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. All right. So what do we got? What are we working with? All right. So there you go. 44. Blessing in disguise. So this whole thing has been a blessing in disguise. All you thought was fucking against you to destroy you was only a blessing in disguise. Challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Yes, you will. Okay, because look, 88, so that's double now. So that's 4 times 2. Okay, so this is about personal power here. All right, so all that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Ten of Pentacles right there, okay? Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use your personal power for the greater good. That's the thing, is you can be trusted with this power. These people, they cannot be trusted with it. That's why it's getting taken from them, because you are not going to abuse it for your own fucking good like these people do. It was all just a test, these fuckers. They thought they knew everything, these witches. Yeah. It's all over. You think we forgot about the Salem witch trials? We didn't forget about that. We got you now. You want to fucking say we were witches? No, it's all going back to you now. Okay, because now look, 88. 888. We just saw 88. So this is all karma now coming back. Everything is this 8. So abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond just financial wealth. Ten of Pentacles, spirits. You got this Ten of Cups. Okay, this is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. These people did not appreciate each other or what they had, what power, whatever spiritual, blessings they had. They did not take any of this seriously, and now they have to repeat. They lose it all. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. And that's what you're doing. Okay, and that's why 0550 is here. Okay, because it says, you are the eye candy. Take a break to enjoy fresh air, gather with friends for a delightful time. Appreciate the natural beauty around you waiting to be discovered. You may soon start an exciting new project or enjoy a charming date. Yes, you may. Okay? Use your charisma to connect with others and create meaningful interactions wherever you go. That's exactly what you do. You're not looking for it. People see you. You walk in, people's heads turn. They say, who's that? Is that the gangsta magician? It looks like they're famous. Maybe they say that. I don't know. I'm just going to imagine they do. Because why not? Who gives a fuck? All right? Because we got Amazonite here. We like Amazonite. Yes, we do. All right. So I'm going to lose my energy. Here, look, my voice is going. All right. So Amazonite is a stone for communication balance. It's a stone of harmony, truth, and calm. It soothes the mind and nervous system, encouraging emotional balance and overall well-being. Known for balancing masculine and feminine energies, which is the key, okay? It helps you see all sides with clarity and compassion. Good for your heart, your throat, Virgo, Earth, Okay, I honor both strength and softness within me. I honor both strength and softness with me. I honor both strength and softness within me. Yes, you do. You're strong, but you are the best. I love you, all right? So I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'll check you later.